Hello and welcome to Soup Crafts. I am Soup, and today it's time to open door number 15. Door number 15 is the fishbowl set. I've been looking forward to this one. It's on the back of the box. Let's check this out. Okay, we've got the fishbowl and the water with some bubbles in it. The fish. And is this part of the fish's tail? Oh, this is the fish's body. To give the fish a little extra pizzazz. And I think this little piece is to go behind his face to cover in his eye. So we've got 4 pieces to this set. I'm going to think about this for a while, and when I come back, we'll make a project. Okay, I'm ready for a project with our day 15 die set. Here's what we're going to be making. Okay, I've got almost all of my pieces cut out. We're going to start by stamping the card base. I've got my stamps all set up on my MISTI. Okay, that looks good to me. Now I'll just move this card to the other side where I've got the sentiment set up. This cat and sentiment come from this set by May Made It. The stamp set is called Mavis and Maverick. The sentiment that we're using is "You're the perfect friend." This seemed like the perfect sentiment for this scene. That looks good to me. The next thing I'm doing is I'm just adding a line behind the cat. And I just kind of line this up to the eyebrows so that it just covers the eyes and I can just see the eyebrows. And then I'm going to take my memento marker and I'm just going to draw a line. And then this one I didn't get as far over. I must have not put the card in the right spot, but since it's got a little spot there, I will just put a little mark back here so that it goes all the way across. Okay, now for the fish parts. For the fish's eyeball, I want it to be silver, so I'm going to use this silver glitter gel pen. I don't have no idea where these came from. These were just laying around my house. And I'm just going to color the top of this little piece in, just to make sure that it gets behind the eye. For the body, I'm first going to take this wilted violet, and I'm just going to brush that on. Now, it turned out that I didn't really like that color on there, so then I took the shaded lilac and went over the top of it. And then it had that other purple showing for the fin marks and this shaded lilac for the top. Okay, so I've got my eye and my body, and I'm going to cut my fish out of this. But first, I'm going to do some ink blending, and I'm going to use some red, and let's use the Mermaid Lagoon and Lumberjack Plaid. I'm just going to pick a side. It doesn't matter which side is red and which side is blue, really. Okay, I just want to get a little bit of overlap in the middle there. Now I'm just going to line my fish up on here and just kind of decide where I want him so that I get a lot of variation in color. And then I'm going to cut him out. Now I'm going to glue my little fish parts together. Next, I'm going to glue the fish onto the vellum. I want to make sure that I leave enough room here for the fish bowl. And then I wanted to add a little color to this, so I went and colored the back of it just with a light blue alcohol marker. I don't know if it really makes a difference or if you can really even tell. Now, I didn't like this sitting in front, so I cut it off and put it behind. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. I'm just going to go around the edge of the vellum. Now, to glue this piece on, I do want to match it up with where it's cut. So I am going to put just a little dot of glue on each end and then line that up with where I cut it off. Then we'll glue it onto the card base. Now I've got all of this area here that I can add glue to this vellum as well. I'm going to arrange this so that it's kind of right up above the kitty's eyes and try to get it straight. I often forget to use the gel pen, so I do want to do that. I want to mark the bubbles, and then I'm going to give the fish some shine spots. That's our day 15 project done. Here are all of the cards that I made, and here's the one that we made today together. You're the perfect friend. Thanks for watching. Bye.